I think the biggest change in the last 10 years is that there's a total engagement of the associates and the physicians, and there is a real sense of satisfaction in working here, that the hospital, the administration is going to provide the physicians and associates the tools that we need to provide optimal care for our patients.
He's turned around St. Luke's from all I can tell in the last 10 years. From an institution that had some financial problems and some service and quality problems and probably some staff problems and some other problems, and gradually worked them either away or down to the point that St. Luke's is a thriving, healthy part of this community and part of the Iowa health system.
I think St. Luke's is a better place since Ted arrived because we have more sense of community. There is a better camaraderie between departments, and I just feel a better sense of we're all working together since he got here.
The real engaging part is that he challenges everyone. Not only does he ask a question and want your opinion, but he wants you to think about what you can do to help with the answer.
I really like Ted as a leader, and when I talk about Ted to family and friends, we call him Ted. We don't call him Mr. Townsend, and that's how approachable he is.
I like to see him walking through the halls and meeting people and talking to the staff and the patients and families. I feel like that makes everybody feel really important and that he does care what we're doing and how we're doing it.
He goes that extra step to make sure that you are aware that he recognizes you, that he appreciates you as an associate, and I have never felt that I can't approach him or say hi or that I'm just another associate here at St. Luke's. We are a family.
He's just a very personable guy, and that's what I like about him. Anybody can come up and talk to him.
I don't recall seeing CEOs in the units before.
He's come down to the departments, ask how things is going. Is there anything that he can do for you? And it's very special that he does that.
You may not have the right answer that you want to hear, but at least he'll look into things and try to find something for you, see what he can help with.
Definitely his leadership style involves bringing everyone on board with him to accomplish what he sees in his vision. And he's been very successful at that.
One of the first times I saw Ted and John out in the back of the trucks handing out hams and turkeys in the cold weather with their gloves and coats on, I thought, wow, I was very impressed. It showed his loyalty to the staff. It showed his caring to the staff.
I volunteered for Habitat for Humanity over a weekend, and he had his tool belt and we worked side by side.
It was a pleasure to have him there, and that just let us know that he is willing to do all the things that he asks us to do. He's a hands-on guy, and I really appreciated that.
I think the communication with the forums twice a year have really helped a lot.
The forums aren't just a cut and dry, this is how we did financially. He makes it fun. They're very, very informative. He puts so much information.
And it was in forums that we heard, please just humor me and ask people when you leave the room if there's anything else I can do for you.
And it lets us know what's good, what's not so good, where we're going. And it's just positive to hear all that coming from him directly.
Love his sense of humor. So does he. But he laughs at himself more than anyone else, so what's not to like about that?
It's funny to see him in some of the videos where he played the bug or the germ, or in The Wizard of Oz, and he has to take on roles where he dresses not so professionally, and really brings you back down to the fact that he is a person just like us, and he expects us to treat him like that.
Construction has been almost nonstop, I think, since he got here. The west entrance, and then that goes out beyond the hospital itself to the new PCI building that will be opening fairly soon.
To say you're a top 100 hospital, a magnet hospital, all the other awards that the hospital is winning is very prideful.
What's really important is what it means, and the fact that I think we're really trying to deliver good patient care, the best patient care that we can deliver.
We really improved tremendously in our patient satisfaction, and that's something that I think we all need to be very proud of.
Ted is probably the most dynamic leader I've ever been involved with in business. He has a very clear vision of where we need to go.
I think he is very focused on what's best for the community and the hospital and how those two fit together.
He leads by example, and I think people look at him from the top on down and see somebody they want to emulate.
Can't imagine St. Luke's in the last 10 years without Ted. In a changed place, all of us are changed.
I think at the end of the day, he can look at himself and say, I've done a good job.
St. Luke's is very, very lucky and fortunate to have someone like Ted Townsend, and the community of Cedar Rapids is too.